What's up, guys? Back with another episode. I believe this is day 24 of my recorded journey. The journey's been going on for like 16 years or some shit like that. But this is day 24. So I'm going to be doing these rethink cards. They're very interesting. My therapist recommended them to me. Or didn't recommend. We did an activity with them. And I bought myself a pack. So we got insight, compassion, gratitude, and connect. I'm going to do 2 of each for this episode. So, insight. What challenged me today? Well, I was having a conversation with this guy, and what really challenged me during that conversation was he doesn't really think mental health is serious. So I was having a debate or argument with him, whatever you want to call it, and it was really challenging for me not to get upset and yell at him, because I could be a very angry person, almost violent, so I had to keep my composure for that situation. But moving on, we'll do one of each in a row. Compassion. What is more challenging when things go wrong, being self-compassionate or compassionate with others? I'd say being self-compassionate. I'm very hard on myself, as many people are. So it's more of a challenge to be compassionate towards myself. I like helping people. I like making sure people are okay. I think our society needs more of that. But I'm definitely more harsh on myself. And I'm not as compassionate towards myself as I am other people. But it is what it is. What are you going to do with it? It's hard to change that. Gratitude. What touched your heart today? Well, let me explain. What touched my heart today? Absolutely fucking nothing. I didn't have any moments like that today. So that's it about that. Connect. What surprised me today? Back to the first thing. The guy who thought mental health wasn't serious. That surprised me. I didn't know people thought like that still. So that really threw me for a loop. That really shocked me. Thinking mental health wasn't anything serious. So that really fucking... Oh, I got 2 new hats. I got a Scooby-Doo hat. I really like Scooby-Doo. One of my favorites growing up. I got a Polaroid hat. As you know, Polaroid is an old company. I thought that was cool. Alright, on to our next insight. If you could go back in time and say one thing to your former self, what moment would you go back to and what would you say? Definitely, I'd go back. I'd go back to myself during a very bad time. And I did something really regrettable. And I'd tell myself not to do that because it will burden you for the rest of your life. This was about 7 years ago. So I would have been 16. That's how long it's been since I've been without my parents. After that, I moved in with my aunt and uncle. But that's not important. Compassion. Name an area of your life where you would like to practice being more open-minded. I'd say listening to the other side of things. In debates and arguments, I'm very, very bullheaded. I don't really listen or think of the other side. I think my point's right all the time. And it usually is. But still listening to the other side, I think that can be helpful. I think that could be helpful for myself going forward. Gratitude number 2. If this were your last moment on earth, what would stand out in your mind as most important? What would be most important if it was my last moment on earth? My mind. My mind would be most important. Because without it, you're just a vegetable, and I don't want to be a fucking vegetable. So I think my mind and composure, making sure I'm at peace, that would be most important to me. I know my therapist and doctors I've seen said my mind isn't really all there, or they used to say that. They see I'm getting a lot better. But I think that's just hocus pocus. I think I'm fine. Alright, last card. What inspired me today? The guy I argued with, he inspired me. He inspired me to spread more awareness to mental illness. He inspired me to spread more for mental illness. To spread awareness and make sure that people get the help they deserve and the help they need. Because they deserve it. They deserve help. And if you deny them help, you are just a bad person. I know there are mental places that deny people health. They think they are faking it. And yes, there are people that fake mental health for fame on the internet. And that should be a criminal offense in my opinion. Because you're taking away help from the people who really need it. But that's all for today. The Rethink cards, they're really great. Get yourself one. Sorry, that's my Xbox going off. I like to play shooter games and all that, but thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I'm going to try to keep it weekly updated. Thank you.